Hello there and welcome to this quick tip. Today I want to introduce you to a free Google Chrome extension for math and STEM teachers, EQUATIO. To access this, simply go to the Chrome Web Store and search for EQUATIO. Depending on your organization, it may already be installed. If not, click to Add to Chrome and authorize your Google account. Next, you want to click on the Chrome extension. Click on the extension icon and pin EQUATIO so that it will always be displayed in your extension bar. As I mentioned before, this is free, but teachers are able to get the free features for free as well. So just simply go to text.help/fft and fill out the. Click on EQUATIO and fill out the form. In about 24 hours, all the premium features will be turned on. Now, EQUATIO can be used across different Google apps like Google Slides, Google Docs, Jamboard, and Google Forms. In Google Forms, you'll notice that once you've already installed it, you'll notice that the icon shows up where you're able to create questions based on using the EQUATIO tools, or even responses or options. Now, to begin, let's click on the EQUATIO extension. And this will open up the toolbar at the bottom of your screen. To begin, click on the EQUATIO, caret next EQUATIO, and select Options. Here you're able to go to Math Options. For the font size, I recommend that you change it to XX large. And you can turn on and off any of these prediction tools. And click Save when you're finished. And in the toolbar, again, you can turn on and off any of these that you may not want. Now let's look at the various toolbar options. We begin with the equation editor. This allows you to type your equations. By just starting to type the word, you'll see you have the options and of what you want. It could be, or predicted text, sorry, so squared. Once you're finished, click Copy as Math, select Image. This pop-up window just lets you know how you can input the text the information that you just typed. So you can turn this off so that it doesn't show. Click OK. If you're using a Mac, you'll press Command V, or a PC, you will click on Control V. And again, you can resize and move as needed. In the equation editor, if you click on the ellipses, you have more options to choose from. Okay, now you can resize this window by clicking here and moving up and down so that you can see what you're working on behind that. Next, it's the LaTeX editor. You can start typing, putting your LaTeX input there. The graph editor, type your equation and it will start plotting on the graph for you. When you're finished, similarly, select the image and paste it into your document. Next, let's move to the handwriting recognition. And with this option, you're able to use your stylus if you're using a touchscreen device or your mouse to start drawing or writing. And as you can see, it's going to create it in a more uniform format there. And I just click copy, and again, I paste it. Next is the speech input. Here, when you're opening it for the first time, it's going to ask you to allow EQUATIO to access your microphone, and you just click allow. And here I can start typing. Let me just clear this. Half plus 3/4 equals . If it doesn't recognize something, you can always manually add, whatever it is that you want. If your computer that you're working on does not have touchscreen and you want to write because you have your mobile device, you can also use the mobile feature by scanning on the QR code by going to this website. All right, so once you're there, you will make sure that you sign in with your Google account. You'll see a list of all of your documents that you have open. I'll choose the handwriting feature icon. I'll choose the handwriting icon and I'll start typing. Then I'll click on the green check mark and save as map. Then I will click on the blue icon to send it and then paste it onto my document. Next is the insert math space. Clicking on this will open up the math space in a new tab, and you have some additional options. Of course, you have the freehand drawing. Okay, and similarly, you insert. Or let's look at the various shapes. So in addition to these basic shapes, clicking on the ellipses will give you options for dozens more math and STEM shapes that you can choose from. And again, to send it to your document, just click Insert, go back to your document, and paste. Next, you have the smart shapes, and this is one of my favorites actually, and especially for elementary school, but of course it's similarly it's also useful in middle and high. So let's use this fraction for example. If I just select this pie chart, I can then edit the segments. So by default this one is 5. If I want to decrease or increase how many shaded segments, I can make edits to those. I can also change the color, and I'll send this also. These are other smart shapes that you have access to, like angles and so forth. Again, you can make any edits to any of the smart shapes that you select. And finally, you have some additional STEM tools, such as your periodic table, a scientific calculator, and molecular viewer. So I hope that you find this new extension useful, and it will maybe bring some value, and it can bring some value to your math and STEM classes. Thank you, and see you in the next one.